good TikTok is Zion. You know what I'm saying? I usually upload a video like this on YouTube, but I'm getting more traction on TikTok, so I want to upload this video on TikTok. I just want to say, protect your peace. You know what I'm saying? Protect yourself. Protect your family first. I'm for my people first. You know what I'm saying? The melanated people whose history is so ancient that they've lied to us. You know, we've been all over this plane of existence, okay? Okay? Every continent, all right? Before anybody else, like no cap. We've been in America before slavery and shit like that. Don't let these deceivers tell you your history when it's people who look like you who are telling you your history, but you don't want to believe it because you've been so caught up in the spell of religion and a white man Jesus coming to save you that you want to be like people. Because look what happens when black people want to be around white people. I'm making this video particularly because of the Nolan Wells situation that just happened. You know what I'm saying? They just sacrificed him. And I've been said, not even just me, but leaders been saying, fuck these holidays. Been trying to set us apart. You know what I'm saying? But people just don't have that leadership, don't have that guidance because, you know, a lot of the times people grew up without, you know, their fathers and mothers sometimes, and all kind of traumas that we've experienced generationally. You feel me? I just went outside to make this video. My neighbors look just like me, and they don't even want to say hi. So this ain't even just about, you know what I'm saying? Because all skin folk ain't kinfolk. Because motherfuckers is brainwashed. How we neighbors darker than me at that? You can't even say hi. You feel me? Wearing wigs, looking like these white women. Blonde wigs and shit like that. It's like this spell go deep as fuck. Want to be just like these motherfucking white people. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure that there's probably good in every race. But when we really talk about it and really get into it, these are the motherfuckers who fucked it up. Like, no cap. I'm sure there's good in every race. You know what I'm saying? We could put the religion aside. We could put the race aside. You know what I'm saying? But can there really be unity? I'd fucking hope so. I'd fucking hope so. Because if we just talking about black people, absolutely not. Because people in their preconceived notions, people who want to be religious, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure the people who are conscious of who the fuck they are can probably come together, but we all scattered about. But when I look at the history of our leaders, for example, what the fuck has happened? Most recently, Rashad Jamal. How much knowledge has he spread in the time that he was doing what he was doing, and he's locked up, and only 9 people went to his trial? You know what I'm saying? I'm not in the space to have been able to go there, but I'm sure that there are people who was in the same state who could go there. For example, look at Dr. Malachi Z. York. You know what I'm saying? Fred Hampton, Malcolm X, even Martin Luther King. And he was a motherfucking agent. Look at they leaders. JFK. You know what I'm saying? Even Abraham Lincoln, even though he ain't even want to free the slaves. But look at him. When we talk about their leaders, but look at our leaders. Look at our children. You know what I'm saying? The first death I ever heard about as a child was Trayvon Martin. You know what I'm saying? And people want to talk about, oh, this empath shit. That empath shit is corny. That shit is a fucking tactic, because I've shed so many tears for people. It's like that label, that shit is, all of these labels, all of this shit, you gotta protect yourself and your spirit and your energy, okay? That's part why I have my locks, because you can't have any, excuse my language, but you can't have any bitch doing your locks. You know what I'm saying? Because locks is a spiritual journey. Next time I do my locks, I'm probably going to do them myself, unless I have a woman who's going to, you know, who's in a good spirit and a good energy to do them. You feel me? But it's like I've shed so many tears for our people over and over and over. And a lot of people can't even say that. And this has nothing to do with that weak-ass empath shit and things of that nature. That's just a fucking tactic that people use so they could get you to just watch content and waste fucking time. We got 24 hours in a day. Every day, mind you. But they gave us this technology and these devices, so we're just divided and we're just so confused on what the fuck to do. Lock in with who you are, raise your consciousness, and get right with the Most High. And that goes beyond religion. You feel me? But it's like when I came outside and my neighbor, I'm saying I give a little head nod to my neighbor and now I don't get nothing back in return. That just let me know all skin folk ain't kinfolk. And I just made a video saying everybody doesn't have an internal monologue. So we don't even know what the fuck the next person thinking for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? I've met people in my city who are conscious and are aware, and they're doing with their due diligence to do what they can do. But this is why I stick to myself most of the time, because I know that a lot of people, particularly in my city, aren't like that. You feel me? People want to use any excuse. They've lied to us so much. Even for the example of when we were children and the idea of having a dream job. How many of our people, melanated people, are even in position to have their dream job? You feel me? Even the idea of a dream job was nothing that I don't think anybody, that was just something that was given to us. But if we did gain one at some point, how many of us were actually in a position to do that? Versus people who look like them. Look up the Civil Rights Department in the United States right now. All of those people are white. So how will we ever get anything like reparations or anything of that nature? You know what I'm saying? I'm not doubting that we have any African ancestry, but I do know this. My ancestors are indigenous to America. Whether that have been generations after that or whatever the case may be is. Okay? And I know that anybody who comes to America looks at the melanated people in America different. Even certain people from Africa. You know what I'm saying? And this is just all over. I just heard recently that the TSA plays videos of basically what to expect when coming to America and basically programs them to see us a certain way. And this is, I'm like, how long has this been going on? You know what I'm saying? And nobody said anything about it. You know what I'm saying? They come with all of these preconceived notions and things of that nature when it's like, yo, you don't know me. Like, even on an individual level, it's like, you don't know me. You haven't walked in my shoes. I'm a very intellectual person, and my standards isn't predicated on this fucking government system to tell me that I'm intellectual. You know what I'm saying? I read books. I'm smart. Book smart, street smart, and things of that nature. Beyond that, my consciousness, they couldn't even measure this shit, yo. Like, no cap. I know I've been here plenty of times. I know I'm one of the ancient ones. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm one of the 24 elders. You know what I'm saying? I know we came here for a reason. And I know that this shit gonna change one day. You know what I'm saying? Even on an individual level, that's all that matters at the end of the day. Because when it comes to this unity shit, I don't know. I honestly have no clue. But I hope to some extent that we can find our own people and find our own unity and community to do that. Because a lot of these racist ass white folks is the problem. Particularly the old ones, because you know that they the ones who set this shit up. And it's like the CNAs, the black CNAs, I don't know. I'm not gonna say I should quit y'all jobs, but y'all gotta stop like looking after these white people, because I be seeing them videos and they be talking to y'all crazy. It's like, imagine all of y'all just said, fuck these old ass white bitches who be talking to us crazy. Do y'all take care of y'all older, y'all selves? Fuck that shit. You feel me? Who the fuck gonna raise them? You know what I'm saying? Even in that, it's like of course we breaking boundaries and things of that nature, but starting off, it's like the black people is always at the lowest when it comes to these jobs. It's like, oh yeah, you got the white nurse, you got the white doctor, and then it's like the black people at the bottom. Of course, you know, but how many people who are in these positions, even police officers, had to compromise their morals to even get to those positions? Because you could tell, it's like the movie Get Out. Motherfuckers is in Get Out. Yeah, they in these positions, but they fucking brainwashed. They have no consciousness or internal dialogue, like I was just saying. You know what I'm saying? I made this video because I was damn near about to shed a tear about that Nolan Wells case. I just heard about that shit today, but it's like, I've shed so many fucking tears, bro. This shit boils my blood. And I have to speak on this shit. I'm 23 years old. How many people who are older than me just said no conscience or just give up or just lost hope or things of that nature? Protect your seed, protect your energy. If you a man, protect your seed. You know what I'm saying? Protect your energy. Make sure you good. Make sure your family good. That's all that matter. That community shit, that could come after. Peace, I love y'all.